show harmony and show unity. This is the Cathayan way.
Alright. Well, now that we're out of that, hello everybody, welcome to some Total War Warhammer 3. This is a game that I've really wanted to get into in the past, and I've just been really intimidated to do so, but, you know, I figured why not take some steps with you guys. Now, I have played a little bit, and I've played a decent amount of grand strategy games, so I kind of understand what I'm doing here. I say that very loosely. I don't have that many hours. I have messed around with the game a little bit, but we're going to be playing as the Grand Cathay. One of the, let's see.
I yearn for my true.
I was hoping there'd be a, ooh, monsters and beasts. Interesting. Okay.
I will earn my
Radar
mother's
map,
trust.
advance, lords and heroes, provinces, known factions, ruler of the northern provinces. Is there anything interesting in here? No. But this is our main ruler, Miao Ying, the Storm Dragon, and we're just gonna do some pretty casual gaming, I'd say. Just gonna take a look at some of the stuff we have. Clip it. Landmark buildings. What does that even do? Ah. Pottery, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and start with that straight off the gate here.
The great enemy must be resisted.
Technology. Got a lot of good stuff here. What do I mostly have in my army?
The Storm Dragon.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. For now, let's start off on the right foot here. And let's go to war. Looks like we're already at war. Now, for the most part, I am going to be doing manual battles. And for this first one, of course, I'm going to leave this one in. But if they're like pretty simple battles like this, I'll probably edit a decent amount of it out. Just because you don't want to see the small little battles like this. You don't want to waste your time. You want to see the big stuff, the big meaningful battles. Or if you want to see me do every single small battle, let me know. But for the most part, these smaller ones, besides this first one, we're going to kind of not necessarily edit completely out, but definitely edit heavily. Alright, let's see what we're working with here. They do have a cavalry, some ranged, those spearmen. Yeah, some spear infantry. Okay. Well, first things first, we want to group up these guys, those guys. Alright. With that cav unit, let's do what kind of terrain are we working with here? I mean, here we do have high ground. They could potentially flank around. Let's go like that. Let's throw. That was not at all where I wanted those to go. Throw her right out in the front. You are a wizard. You get to stay kind of in the middle. And then with these guys, the Grand Cathay, they do have what is called a harmony. So each unit has a certain harmony. So like our Jade Warriors have Yang, while our Dragon Crossbows have Yin. And when they're next to each other, they get a pretty good bonus. What are you? You are also a Yin. We'll throw you there. They have a really long range, so they'll be able to pretty much hit everything immediately. And I like that. Let's go ahead and start this fight. I'm gonna focus fire those. Shut up.
Mistress of Storm.
So we're not going to push forward on these guys. They're just coming straight to us. And ideally what we do is we let them get a little closer. Hopefully the cav doesn't flank around too hard. And I also believe if we slow motion here real quick. Our Jade Warriors, I believe they have a special thing here. Where are they? The Jade Warriors. Formation, attack, hide. Defensive stance. This is the one that I was curious about. I can't look at it. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure this is, yeah, enabled if not moving. So they get charge resistance and armor. So as long as they don't move, they get quite a decent amount of armor, and it looks like they are in their stance. So we have decent armor, so that's why I'm not moving them forward. Let's go ahead and roll into slow motion here. We can play. So these calves are just getting absolutely decimated by our arrows.
The celestial daughter. The storm.
Go ahead and move her since she's getting focus fired by those archers.
Sent by Gairan.
And
March for the Emperor.
something cool we can do with her is she can't turn into a dragon. We're not going to do that quite yet. Let's take this guy and have him focus there. And then we'll keep moving her just kind of side to side here. Like I said, I have a decent, I've played a lot of strategy games and stuff like that, so I kind of have a general concept of what I'm doing here. But again, I haven't really played a whole lot. Looks like they are falling back. So like I said, we're just trying to keep her kind of back a little bit. Could honestly move them up a little bit. Let's go ahead and send her in. At this point, it looks like most of them are retreating, so we'll just send them up. Go ahead and send our crossbows on their range. And here we go. Our two lords are fighting. I don't think this guy really has a chance at actually fighting here. I don't know if there's a way to toggle the HUD or not. It looks like he's just kind of running away here. Oh, there goes our missiles at him. I don't know why she's not fighting. And the rest of our infantry got here and is fighting at him too. So they're going to take a decent amount of damage here. Or at least he is. Send those guys there. That's not a great thing. But we got a victory. So we're going to hopefully maybe kill this guy completely. I know we don't really have to.
Gairan's fury.
I'd like them to stay fighting him, but doesn't look like we're going to be able to. Whole bunch of arrow fire onto him. And I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll go ahead and end the battle here. Right, we only lost 4 troops. I don't know which 4 we lost. Probably someone in here. It doesn't say, but 4 troops lost is not that big of a deal when they lost 391. So yeah, pretty decent first battle, I'd say. Alright, now that we're back, we're going to go ahead and since we took only 4 troop losses, I'm not going to worry about doing that. It looks like we lost a couple spearmen. So I'm not too worried about that. We are going to take gold. Gold, 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 always. We got a channeling staff. Okay, thank you, game.
The acquisition of lands is the surest path.
Okay. I do have the narrator on because, like I said, I'm not super. What are you? I mean, yeah, we're going to capture that anyway, so might as well. So we did get a channeling staff, which is minus 10% to all spell, or minus cooldown. So that's good. We like that. Enemy killed. Close the world events. And we
A
can
victory to savor.
go straight into this fight, which I think we should. We want to capture this place and complete our thing. So we'll go ahead and fight. Alright. Start deployment. Looks like we're gonna have to regroup our guys real quick. So group those, group. So no cav. What we're gonna do is, I actually think I'm gonna throw my bowmen up in the front this time. Throw those guys there. Now throw her in the front. You kind of in the middle. And we'll throw our balloon in the back. And we'll immediately go after one of their archers is hidden. Unless it's you. Nope, that's a spear infantry. Alright, so we'll focus the archers with our blimp instead of the cavalry this time and get them just out of the way nice and quick. They did have two archers. I wonder if they're in the trees somewhere. I don't care.
On any front from which it is threatened.
And then we'll send her up front to kind of draw out their fire.
The storm dragon.
Hopefully they attack her immediately.
The storm gathers.
Ah, there's the other archers. They were hidden in the trees.
Sent by Gairan. March for
But yeah, our archers will do their job
out evil.
pretty well, and we'll just keep kind of moving her around a little bit here.
Sent by Gairan.
Looks like they are getting fairly close, so let's slow down here. Let's get these guys up in the front like that to help defend. We'll just keep moving her around a little bit.
Rooting out evil. The storm gathers.
Honestly, we'll just send her in.
Unleashed.
They should be fire at will. I don't know why they're not.
Defend the realm!
They're not wanting to shoot, but that's fine.
Defenders of Cathay!
Don't really want to move them around too much. She's getting surrounded, so let's pull her back a little bit. If we can. I think that applies to everyone, does it not? Affects all allies in range. Yeah, let's pull her back a little bit. We're gonna do this right there and give these guys some melee attack. Make sure these guys know what's up. Send her into the back like that. Looks like their archers are routing, so that is perfect. And we'll actually pull these guys back like that.
Attack in unison!
Pull back. Is it shift click?
Yes!
Yes. Okay. We're doing very well here at the moment. These guys are still firing, which is fine.
Wind and fire!
4. Can we get you some
Root them out.
fights here? Yes, we can.
Dragon crossbow!
Yeah, it looks like they are still firing, and that is a victory for us. Super easy. Probably had a few losses there, but nothing really to worry about too much. End battle. Let's see. Let's see how many we lost. 20. Not bad. Alright, and since we beat the city here, we get some gold, we got some experience, but now we can occupy. What you want to do, we completed that mini quest, got an item, maintain control of 2 provinces, that'll be easy. We will get to that. Alright. Now, as you see, we have Nian Li on the Gunpowder Road here, and we can build something else. Now we could go with a cav unit here, but I'm not too worried about jumping too far into cav at the moment. Chariot. We're gonna just stick here with a income generator. I think income is quite important. So we're gonna do that. We can upgrade you And that is all of our buildings currently being worked on.
The
Let's see.
Storm Dragon.
Alright, and we got some level ups from the fights we did. So we have 2 skill points, campaign movement, unit experience gain, cooldown on that, melee defense. I think movement speed is pretty good. And then we unlock this whole thing down here, recruitment cost to the Lord's Army. Attrition minus 10. Yeah, we'll do that.
Ready to defend.
This one also got level up, and we want movement speed because we want to be able to get places. Always important to get places. Ooh, doctrines. All right. So each time we can take a whole province, we get these little doctrine things here, which means we can add something new. So let's see what we have. Ooh, that's pretty good. Local recruitment capacity +1. Yep, let's do that. I like that. Alright. Research. It looks like our archers are going to be very good here. Moon Empress to your faction. Upkeep for all of our range stuff. Yeah, we'll move down to there. They won't have to worry about it for quite a while. Gotta deal with our compass here. So we have control, income from all buildings, chance of wins to increase strength, Great Bastion, recruitment cost, army ability, ancestral warriors. That I don't really care about at the moment. I don't know if I ever will. By the Jade Court? Okay. I don't care about that. Let's do this and make sure we have controls. So that way we have stability in our cities, because right now we have -3. So we need to make sure we have control over our our provinces. Super important. We don't want them to riot and rebel and break free. And then the Ivory Road. What else that's super important here? This is where we can see our army compositions. What are these? Anti-infantry. Oh, flying cav? Ooh, interesting. Alright, yeah, let's do that. Because this guy, what does he have? Does he have artillery? He does have some artillery. I like this guy a little bit better. We'll recruit him. We'll throw up the max amount of that. And if I remember correctly, I think we want to go Castle Drakenhof first. Guess it helps if I do this. And we will dispatch. So what we're doing here, so we take some cargo, which costs some money, and we send it to somewhere in the region. And when they get there, they will get gold. We'll get gold back. And the first time we send to somewhere, so the first time we go to Drakenlof, we will get a special item. If we go to Castle Drakenlof the second time, we won't get that special item, as far as I'm aware. If anyone knows better, correct me. But that's what we want to do, is we want to start with Castle Drakenlof, because I believe they have a decent weapon there. So we'll dispatch.
Hot as the dragon's breath.
Alright, so we did the Ivory Road, we did that. The other thing we need to do, diplomacy. Super important here. So the Western Province is somewhat important. We want to be friends with this guy, so let's see if we can do anything.
You drag me from the forge?
Currently, we cannot. Don't know if we can do a trade agreement here. We don't have anything to trade yet, so we won't worry about that. We'll wait for our product to go up. These guys are friendly towards us. Let's see if we have anything
I am a warrior
here.
of the dragon.
We could
I greet
trade.
you in their name.
But that we don't have anything to trade at the moment. These are the guys we're currently fighting, I believe, right? Yeah, the Western provinces, which we're the northern. but that's okay. For your warriors, we also want to do these guys.
The Celestial Emperor gives
Do a
me
non-aggression pact.
jurisdiction in these
Balance
troops.
that for 1 gold per post.
The ancestors.
So we want to be doing a lot of these, and as you can see, we are improving a little bit here. And once we can actually start doing trade with our pottery here, we don't have any yet, but we will eventually. We can start slowly increasing our relations, and then we can have them join the Confederacy, and we get access to most of their stuff. Let's see. Here we go. The Rebel Lords. That's the ones that we're actually at war with, which is fine. But we want to definitely make friends with these guys, and these ones. I don't know about these guys, no, because they're at war with the Western Province here, and we want to be friends with the Western Province. So, go ahead and cancel that. We made sure to check all that. The other thing we can do actually is we can recruit some units here. And we're gonna do, oh, we don't have the upgrade for our bows, so we'll just do 2 Jade Warriors for now. We want to be building up that army because I think our next goal is these guys here. And if I remember correctly, yeah, they have 3 provinces that we're gonna have to go through, so, or the 3 settlements we have to go through. The whole thing is the province. But yeah, we are done, so we can actually end our turn. Alright, so we captured, oh, quest issued. Capture and occupy the following settlement, Snake Gate. I have a plan on how to do that. We're going to try to confederate these guys here. And then when we do that, we'll gain control of their provinces, which I believe are all 3 gates. I think there's 3. There should be. Because there's that one, there's that one, and then yeah, there's that one. So that's ideally what we want to do here. Alright, let's check our cities. So we did make the clay, and we want to increase that absolutely. And it looks like that's all we're going to be able to do for now. But because we actually have stuff to sell now, we can actually come in here and go to
Forgive me for not recognizing you, friend.
And if we do a trade agreement, right?
Took you for another.
We are actually gaining gold from this. If we balance that, we can get a small payment. And this will slowly increase our relationships with them. So we'll go ahead and propose. They accepted. These guys, if we come here, we can do a trade agreement.
Pardon my lack of nuance.
Balance
I am a
that.
warrior. It is right.
Confirm. And then these ones are super important because we want to get this up as quickly as possible. We'll can also do military access. We always want to balance and try to get a little bit of gold out of them. We'll do that, and they accept. Perfect. Now we could join a war, and that will increase their likeness with us, but I'm not quite ready to do that yet, because we can eventually do defensive and military alliance and all that, which will slowly increase that. So for now, I'm not going to worry too much about doing that, but we did hit our big 3 that we want to start with for diplomacy. So happy about that. Keep pushing the wrong button there. And as you can see here, we did get some more Jade Warriors.
The defense effort has
And
needed.
again, we can't quite do the crossbows yet because they are still building here. As you can see, 1 more turn and then we can. We're going to go ahead and take our guy here. And we can make it to this one. Wing Chang. The next settlement we are going to attack and try to take over because we want to take this province as well. Alright. And no cab, this will be an easy one. We'll go ahead and fight. Oh, and they're already surrounded, so we'll do that. Let's send these guys in. We're just going to kind of chase them down at this point.
Strike them down.
Now we do have this spell here. Oh, doesn't matter. We already won. But we'll do that, and we are good. Boom, look at that massive hit on that army. Alright. Another pretty easy battle in the bag for us. It's obviously the very beginning, so it will get tougher and harder as we go on. Alright. Decisive victory. And we can
It
occupy.
has the honor of joining Cathay.
Recruitment rank +3. Ooh. For Jade Warriors and Jade Halberds in the local province. Nice. So now if we look at her and say we go to recruit, if we do, we don't have them here in the local province, but that's fine. If we went back here and went to recruit the Jade Warriors, they would have increased levels, which is great. Let's take a look here.
Of the great
It looks like we do have a trade item here. We have iron. So we definitely want to get iron production on, like so. No new world events. Let's see.
favored daughter.
And we got another skill point. We're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna focus on doing that guy there. And I think we'll do fervent after. Yeah.
My celestial father would approve. Miao Ying.
Oh, it looks like Juzu also got a level up. Let's see. Specialist. Let's increase our Searing Doom, because Plague of Rust is also a pretty good spell, and it'll lower enemy armor, so that's going to be a really good one to also level up. But we want to do Searing Doom since we have to unlock that, but increasing it gave it less cooldown, which is good. Even though I haven't really been using it a whole lot quite yet. I gotta remember to use it a little more often. So we can intern, let's just make sure. We already did that. The Ivory Road is making its way. And as you can see, there are threats along the road that'll sometimes pop up. So we might get told about those. I'm pretty sure I did all diplomacy this turn.
Perhaps we can.
I will double check here just to make sure there's nothing else we can do.
Where there is understanding,
Because we're kind of on time
there
limit
is
because these
balance.
guys are at war. So if they come and get wiped out before we have a chance to really do anything, that's going to be no bueno. Alright. Go ahead and intern. And just like that, as you can see, we got into a fight. Or a little thing with our caravan. Across the road is a crude barrier. Bandits stand upon the blockade in defiance, demanding cargo from your cavern. As a toll to continue. Refuse and they will attack. And you know, looking at what we have here, I'd say we lose 200 cargo. I don't like that. That means we lose money. This looks like a pretty... It might be a difficult fight, but I think we can do it. We'll go ahead and fight this battle here whenever something happens. Alright. So they have those guys there. I don't think they have any archers, which is good. So our cav will be able to flank around and do something.
Command the high ground.
I'm aware of the high ground.
Cathay's resolve shall overcome.
Let's see. So far it doesn't look like they're flanking. Let's go ahead and do that. And I'll send my cav up. And I'm sure we can maybe sneak around a little bit here. Our flyers are very fast. So it looks like they're going to take a forward assault, which is fine. Honestly, we can send them in on the cav here. Looks like they cast a spell on us, which is interesting. They're not going to be able to catch us. We'll have to wait for them to jump like straight into us here. Looks like they're trying to fight us, but since we're flying, we can just kind of avoid them. And they're pushing in. There we go. They're going to try to push in, so that's when we make our strike in them and push into them. Out. Come over this way. They're already routing, which is perfect. We'll try to get a nice charge on that guy. Let's actually take one of you and go that way. And there's Stella again. I don't know if this really works as like a hammer and anvil tactic. And since they're trying to back out, we're gonna try to push forward. Ooh, they have man-eaters. I didn't even see that. Let's take our cav and pull them back. Let's take them on that. Let's grab archers and try to pull them back since they're getting hammered pretty hard there. Cav, let's send them to that guy. Looks like he might actually be routing at this point. So let's get these guys in like that. Pull our cav back. I'm trying to do what's known as the hammer and anvil tactic, where you kind of pin them up like this, and then you just keep like slamming your troops into them. Archers, let's get you over there. Looks like it's working pretty well. Oh, look at that. Oh, they are routing. So that's fine. Good. Let's just keep attacking here. And there we go. We did take some losses, but this army isn't quite as strong as like our main army. So makes sense that they take some damage, but we only had 46 losses. I'm pretty proud of that. We didn't take a whole lot of loss here, so I'm going to go ahead and we could heal, which might be alright, but I'm going to go ahead and just take some money. Alright, and it is our turn again here. Let's see. We can't build anything. Our pottery is still growing. Crossbows with shields, and then those are halberds. Okay. So eventually we'll be able to do that. Can't really build anything there at the moment. That is still building.
I do what is necessary.
So our next is going to be the Terracotta Graveyard, I believe. Let's go ahead and pop into diplomacy here, and let's take a look at what we got.
Oh. On behalf of Cathay.
Military access, we can do that. And then we can balance for some gold. And every time we do something like that, we do gain a little bit of friendliness with the people we are currently trading with the faction that we're trading with. And they are at war with the western provinces, which we want to be friendly with, so we're not going to even bother with that guy.
For you are in the presence of celestial blood.
And yeah. Alright. Can't do anything with them. They are still slowly going up here, so we could realistically join their war, and then that'll give us more friendliness with them. But for now, I'm not too worried about doing that. For the time being, we can take these guys, and we can head straight into the Terracotta Graveyard and try to capture the next one. And it does look like they do have an army on here. Heyo Tao is actually here. So this is going to be probably a little bit of a challenging fight.
So that was a f***ing lie.
Right. And we are definitely going to occupy. Nice, and we got the Jade Sculptor. Which means +3 for Jade Warriors and Halberds. Let's take a look and see what they have. Ooh. They do have a stable. So we could recruit. I'd rather wait till we could get Lancers. We're gonna go ahead and demolish that building. I don't super care for cav units at the moment. Eventually. Maybe. Let's see. That's another level up. We're gonna finish max that out.
Father would approve.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. You stay. As you can see, they're getting a lot of regeneration while here.
The defense effort has need.
I could potentially recruit peasant horsemen. I really don't want peasants, though. These guys are expensive to recruit through global. But some more archers might be decent. Don't worry about it.
Favored daughter.
And Ju Wu got an upgrade. We're just gonna finish off Searing Doom here to begin with before we do Plague of Rust. Because this looks like it's gonna be a very easy capture. Okay. So they don't have a unit on there. We did diplomacy. Technology is still going. Current turn number. I think we're good. We can come back here and check here. Pottery is still upgrading. We can't upgrade any of that. Alright. Let's go ahead and end our turn. Alright, and it looks like here we can either get some... For our caravan, we have a choice between some archers. We can get 3 peasant archers or 3 long spear. We're gonna go with the archers. Just because it's it's one more unit. Looks like they did...
My loyalty lies
it's one person, so I'm not too worried about that. Before they have a chance to really reinforce that. Let's actually take a look here. We definitely want another economy building in here, I believe. I don't know what these are. Astromancers, whatever those are. Alchemists. Sky lanterns. Hey, that's pretty cool. So Jade Lancers would be nice. Looks like these are mostly artillery units. Some gunners. Explosive infantry. Okay. Yep. We're gonna go ahead and build another... I may have built the wrong one. I think I want this one. No, that's 150. We're gonna do that instead. I like that. Because in our cities, don't know if it'll show it. Should somewhere. I'm not seeing it though. Province effects. Corruption. Oh, right there. As you can see here. Can I like leave that on screen? No. As you can see, we have 1 yang, which means construction costs are up and we're losing 1 control. But we do have 10% in recruitment cost, recruitment rank, and our local recruitment capacity goes up by 1, including better research rate. So that is pretty good for there. Looks like here we are in harmony currently, so not too worried.
Storm
But
Dragon.
we need to go and capture the capital city of Pomei. And this will be an easy fight, I think. It says close victory, but I'm probably going to disagree with that. We're just going to go ahead and... I wish I could see the map. We're just going to fight it. If you look, just going to start deployment. They don't have any towers down here. They have towers up here. And they have towers up here that can shoot at us. But down here, they don't have towers. Which means we're going to go straight for that gate. Take these guys and group them. Gonna group our dragon crossbows. Group you right there. Group you right there. Group you right there. We're just gonna go straight down the middle and wreck these guys down.
Show courage.
So you
show
are gonna go down there and break
unity.
that.
This is the Cathayan way.
I'm gonna take these guys and
Repositioning.
bring them down like that.
March in ordered ranks.
Bring our archers down here, and then they can fire over the wall.
Defenders.
We're actually gonna take this guy, and I want them to attack those archers up there.
Long
But
spears.
we also need her to get down there.
Sent by Gairan.
Because what we can do with her is once she gets down here, looks like they are focusing fire on that person, which is perfect. It looks like they have archers in the back. But we're going to do something pretty cool here. So they're almost to where they want to be.
We must prize them from this model
Alright.
then.
Now that she's here, we're going to go ahead and slow, and we're going to do this right here. I actually need to zoom out for this. And as you can see, our archers, let's make sure they're actually firing at the right thing. Let's shoot over the wall at them. This is ideally what I want. Alright, here it comes. We're going to turn her into her dragon form here. And we're just going to send her over the wall.
Setting forth.
Stay in formation. Shen Yang's faithful.
I don't know what our archers are doing here. I'd like them.
Guided by
I guess they do have to
ancestors,
push up
marching
close
as
enough to
one.
fire over the wall.
By celestial decree.
I'm gonna send her down to fight. Honestly, at this point, we can send these guys in to try to break the wall. And with this, we have a decent amount of archers firing over the wall. Let's get our balloon up here. I don't know if she can cast. It looks like she can, so let's do that. Just weaken them up some. And she is just plowing through these enemies right now. This is exactly what we want. So we are just absolutely annihilating here. Fortunately, we don't have our balloon here yet, but that's fine. It's pushing up. Kind of hard to see in there. There we go. I can just like that. She's taking a fair amount of damage. So let's kind of pull her back a little bit and wait. And we'll just let our archers do a decent amount of work.
The storm gathers.
I don't know where their archers even went. But now that we have our balloon here, let's send her down onto the main person there.
Thoughts in harmony.
I'll get our balloon in here a little bit, and let's show you if we can fire at those archers. The gate is slowly coming down. But yeah, with that there now, we're going to absolutely decimate. I wanted you to fight him, please.
Wind and fire.
Let's change our fire onto those guys there.
Let the Emperor's soldiers be on. Dragon
Get
Guard.
all of our archers
March
here.
in ordered ranks.
And try to fire at those guys. Trying to keep an eye on the dragon because everyone loves a dragon. Oh, she just turned around and absolutely bombarded those guys. Oh, looks like the gate is down, so let's hit slow motion here. And let's pull our army. Let's get them inside here. And we're gonna send our war balloon up, because I'd like them to fight those guys up there. And with our army coming in like this and them being very weak in here, we're actually going to send Ye Ming up here as well.
Order and balance.
We can send these two onto that guy. We can send these guys onto this guy here. And we took this gate, so we are doing very well. All these guys are routing. She should be able to fly. I want her to fly, please. Doesn't look like she is actually going to fly up, which is a little sad.
Peasant spearmen.
But yeah, they are just absolutely laying fire onto this guy. I would like them to keep fighting there. You guys keep fighting that guy. Honestly, if I can take this swordsman,
Warriors. The Emperor expects.
since they have archer fire there,
As one.
I'm gonna go like this.
Harmony. March in ordered ranks. The Emperor's
Let's try to cut him
will.
off right there immediately. Oh, she finally flew up.
Stone and steel. For Cathay.
One more balloon there, like so. One should fight there, like so. Honestly, I might have to bring you back like that. We're just trying to route as many people as possible here. Looks like it's going to be a little bit of a challenging fight. Except you. I need to protect my bows. I forgot about them, but they're still there. We do have her here to help defend as well. He is broken, but I want him dead. If we kill their ruler, then we're doing great. There we go.
Warriors,
So now that's going to
marching as one,
demotivate them quite a lot.
sent by dragons.
I'm just going to
Shenyang,
not. We're just going to keep pushing them up the main
provisioning.
throwaway here. Let's get our archers up here as well. Let's get her up. I need you to fight, please.
Never conquered.
And you to shoot at them as well. I think if we route this group, we should be in business. Yep, we have our main group pushing up here. Looks like they are routing. Let's see if we can send a group there to like try to attack them.
Warriors. Repositioning.
Immediately, march in ordered ranks.
We might be able to catch them there like that. See how this fight's going up here. I think she's getting bombarded by the artillery, and that's hurting her more than benefiting. So let's see if we can kind of pull her back while we let the artillery of our sky junk deal with them.
The celestial.
She can finish that off. Let's pull this guy up like this. Let him come up here, please.
Cathay's foes.
Does look like we didn't quite reach. We're just gonna keep pushing these archers back. Keep pushing those guys. I'm surprised they haven't broken yet. Looks like they do have a unit out there. They have archers that they're pulling in. We have our units pushing those archers though, because that's going to be a
Crossbowman,
big thing. Let's try to pull our crossbows up.
formation.
She's not really fighting them too well, so just do that. Let's actually send her onto this and try to take that down.
Stone and steel,
Gonna keep pushing up. I'm gonna try to get up in
bringing
here.
harmony.
The archers are still there.
Fight as one.
Just keep doing that. Let's bring our crossbowmen up to here for some archer support.
Restore.
Looks like they
order.
may have trapped themselves here, which is going to be great for us. We should have... Oh no, she's fighting this tower. She has taken a decent amount of damage, but that's fine. Actually, we might be able to bombard from right here. Maybe not. It might be blocked. Yeah, they put themselves in a bad spot here.
Minds as one.
So we're just gonna batter into them like this.
The iron path.
Honestly, we could even do one of those like that there.
Shenyan's faithful.
Try to pull it this way though. And then just block them in so that way they can't retreat.
For the Emperor.
Oh, there we go. And that was pretty easy. Had to chase down some bows, but no worries. And yeah, our sky junk did very well there. Alright, and we captured the city, got some good gold and XP there, and we are occupying. Enemy killed. Got an item. Complete control of the province. And because now I have 2 provinces, we get some more gold from our quest, and we destroyed that faction. Alright, let's take a look at Pome and see what it has. It's actually fine. So once we get that, we can build our marble production and get some more trade going and increase our income basically. Let's take a look at Nalgao here, or the Gunpowder Road. That's all good. It's all good. Right. Let's go ahead and hit diplomacy again and see if anyone's a little more happy with us now that we got rid of that guy.
We can forge a new path together.
Doesn't look like he is. I mean, we could go to war with... We don't want to go to war with them, but we could go to war with those guys with them. Could join his war. And... we'll see. Right now, my biggest focus are
It is my
here.
sacred duty to welcome you to Cathay.
Don't like the look of that. If we join the war, then we can get some extra stuff here. So let's join the war. I feel like we're in an okay spot now. We need to gain control of these dragon gates. We'll do that, and as you can see, defensive allies. I still have a lot here, so let's... if I get rid of defensive allies, could do military alliance. I don't know what that does. That doesn't seem as beneficial as... if I do that. Nope, that is better. The military alliance is the better one. We balance that.
For the
Propose,
dragon.
they accept. And then eventually, hopefully soon, we can actually confederize. And then we'll take control of all this up here, including the 3 gates that we really want to take control of. So we're good there.
Leader of men.
Who are you at war with? You are at war with these guys. Let's do that for now. I really don't want to spread myself too thin here.
The storm abides.
I'm thinking I don't want to do that yet. I mean, joining the war with this guy would be pretty beneficial to us.
Let us stumble through diplomacy together.
He's so far away from that. We'll wait. We'll wait. I'll keep an eye on him. If things start to look bad, then I'll join in and help. But for now, I'm not going to worry about it.
Know that
For
I
you.
expect my every utterance.
I don't even know where those guys are. I know those ones are close. So we can join the war against the Burning Wind nomads. I will have them join our war. We'll do that. And that should improve relations.
This is
Quite a lot.
worthy.
Okay. Yeah, they're pretty far south from us, so they'd have to go through these guys. And Huiyang Hao as well, if you wanted to. They wanted to get to us, so zoom back up here. Okay.
I stand apart.
We can level up one more time. Let's do fervor. That gives us minus corruption.
I was born to wield it.
Here we can do the... Oh, we definitely want mobility. More mobility always. Oh, a new doctrine. That's right. We can do a doctrine here. Let's see. Let's do control. We're losing a decent amount of control here, so if we do that, next turn it'll go into effect, so we can actually maintain control. Oh, that's right. We can build outposts now, which means we can garrison units and get units from there. For now, we're not going to worry about it too much. We don't really need to.
My ancestors require it.
She's by herself, apparently, with no armies anywhere. Don't really like that.
Harmony shall endure.
Looks like these are pretty garrisoned well, so that's good. Nope. Our convoy is making its way downtown. Okay. But yeah, guys, that's where we're gonna end episode 1. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please drop a like if you want to see more. I honestly always wanted to get into the game, so here I am, getting into it. But anyways, guys, hope you have a fantastic day, and stay foxy. Bye, everyone.